Welcome. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to turn a black and white photo like this one into a color photo like this one. Alright, so start off by opening your black and white picture, and then once it's open, what you want to do is you want to go up to Layer, New, Layer, and let's call it Color. I'm going to set the mode to Color, and make sure the opacity is at 100%, and click OK. So now, if you go up to Windows, Layer, you have two layers, your color layer and your background layer. You have to make sure your color layer is on top of your background layer so the color shows up. Alright, so to start off, we want to take your brush tool. You want to select a softer brush, one of these. 45 pixels diameter brush should be fine. So let's start with his hat. Now, what you want to do is you want to take this color selector, and I'm going to pick a red color. I think would be nice. You want to pick the red. Select your brush tool. You may want to decrease the diameter of your brush. To do that, just right click and move the slider to your left until you get a pretty good size. It's a good size. And just start coloring in. Make sure you stay in the lines, because anywhere you color will, anywhere you put your brush will have the color you've selected. Now you may notice that this area up here won't retain any color. It's because it's a light area. It's too light to hold any color. So now that we've colored this part of his hat, we want to move down to his skin. Now getting a good peach color is kind of tricky. You have to play around with this a little bit. Sure, that should be good right about there. So just take your brush and color it around his face. Make sure not to get his beard or, just make sure to color everywhere that you want to be colored. And so that should be good. Now there's one other part of him that has skin, and that is down here on his hands. So like you did on the face, just color it in. Make sure you stay inside the lines. Alright, looks good. So now that we're zoomed in, I'm going to color in this cup. I think a nice red color will also work for this cup. So just start coloring it in. Again, staying inside the lines. Really trying not to get it on the fingers. You don't want red fingers. Alright, now this truck kind of blends into the cup. So what we're going to do is we're going to set to black. And what black will do is it'll bring it back to the grayscale it was before. It won't actually turn it black. Alright, so now that we have that colored in, we're going to step back, go to the navigator, and then go to 100%. And there we go. So we have the cup, his hands, his face, and the hat. Starting to look pretty good. So now let's move on to the jeans. Now everyone knows most jeans are kind of a bluish color. So if we take a blue, increase my brush a little bit, take a blue, and now we're going to color in his jeans. Now we may not get the color right the first time. This one actually looks pretty good. You may want to make them a little darker, in case you just move it more toward the black end of the spectrum. And there we go. We have a nice jean color. All right. Now for his jacket. I think for like a forest green, or a little bit more blue than that. Would look good. Greenish blue, maybe. Yeah, this looks good enough. Good enough for the example, anyway. So you just want to color it in, all the parts that you want to be that color. You want to decrease your brush size a little bit. Get in these little nooks and crannies. Alright, so now for the last bit that I'm going to color in is the hood. I'm going to change it to a black. Click OK. And black's going to do is going to make it more gray than it was before. Alright, so I think that's looking pretty good. I'm going to leave the background as it is. It makes this guy stand out more. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.